Alright, welcome back, people. Jason with 34 here, back with another episode. What do I have to do first? Alright, that's right. I gotta go over here. Welcome to GoldHunter, a game about gold mining, with more in it than Gold Rush. Hopefully one day. As of now, it has roughly about the same as Gold Rush. Actually, no. It has a little bit less, but they're working on it. Now, granted, if anybody has anything negative to say about this game, you do have to remember this. There's only 4 people working on this game. There's only one full-time programmer. Another one is part-time. Then you have the art designer and the web designer or something. Whatever the last one is. I think it's like programmer, half-time program, part-time programmer, art designer, and editor maybe, or video design or something like that. Anyways, okay, so first things first, we need our shovel. We only have $10,000 here to work with because I like starting out real small with my money. But I always get this shovel. This shovel holds the most, so it's the best one to use. Make sure it's in this circle so I can actually grab it. Well, I have to start out with a really small hog panning operation. Yeah, I know. It sucks, but oh well. We'll get over it. Okay, I think this is the right one. I have to actually look at these things in order to make sure I'm getting the right one. Obviously, we're going to need this. We don't need to get one of the big 12 things because that's way too many bottles to start off with. It it takes a while to fill one of these bottles. It takes a long, very, very long time. Obviously, we're going to need to get at least 2 buckets. 2 of these. I just hope I don't get too much because I am known to always buy just slightly more than what I actually require. I'm trying to buy as little as possible. Start a very small operation. This is usually what I use for gold dirt. The dirt that comes out of the mats, they usually throw in this for whenever it's time to pan it out and whatnot. I save up like 3 or 4 of these things before I start panning. It makes it where you have a much higher ratio of dirt because you have more to process at any given time. So, you can shut down your operation and sit there and process stuff. Let's go see what I have first. Obviously, we're going to need one of these. This is always important. Mm-hmm. I really hope that whenever they eventually get around to unlocking all these bigger saves, I really hope they make it where your gold is like engineered, so it clicks in there, so you don't have to manually place it. Because manually placing this crap gets really annoying really fast. All right, so first off, I need a table, one of the big ones. That's going to be one of the other things I'm going to be needing is one of these table things. Uh, hmm. Is there anything else I might need? Oh wait, yeah, that's right. I need one of these in the pan. Mm-hmm. I'm also going to grab some bucket lids because you never know. Mm-hmm. But also, you have to realize is there's only 2 programmers working on this. That means there's only, and then we have to think about something else. If we want this game to progress faster, we have to actually be supportive of them. Where there's a lot of people out there trash talking this game and calling it crap, but there's also a lot of us that are actually supporting it and doing our best to support the team in their endeavor to actually make the game work and progressing it. Like the people doing all this other stuff is just that's what's slowing the game down. It's slowing the game progression down because I mean, like there's not as many people buying the game. They still haven't gotten a method to actually like gotten some support packages for the game so people can buy the support package to help them. I feel like it should be just a method of giving them money so they can continuously keep upgrading and doing more to the game so they have more funding. Because I think they're doing this without major funding groups, and I feel like that's what they should do. Because we don't need somebody sitting there and telling them what to do like some other companies out there, unnamed companies, gaming companies, unnamed ones that have made some pretty big mistakes in the past that are really, nah, I'm not going to name it, but I'm pretty sure a lot of people know who I'm talking about. Anyways, let's see. Let's buy this. Alright, I bought all this. Now, I need to go and grab my vehicle. There should be vehicles out here. Oh, that's right. I have to go through a different door. I have to go through the yard door down here because the vehicle door only opens from the outside, which is honestly kind of silly. The fact they have a button right there that you can't use. I'm hoping I have enough money to buy this. I do not. Not the truck, anyways. I might have enough to buy this little ATV thing here. I don't have enough to buy that either. Well, crap. See? It only opens from the outside. Anyways, I'll be right back. I'll come back whenever I get all this to the claims so we can start digging. I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. It took me about 30 minutes or so to get everything situated. I got my table, my pans, I got the bottles, I got this and this. I got my smelting equipment set up in the red container over there because it's usually where I leave my smelting equipment. And I have my shovel. The first shovel. Alright. We're making our first little bit of progress in this particular system here. I deposited a lot of my money because I don't like to start with a whole lot of money, but I like to start with enough to get everything I need for like tier 1. Kind of like Gold Rush, you only start with just enough to get tier 1 started, and then you have to mine gold to get everything else after that. And unless you're that type of person that takes out like a massive loan to buy everything up, and then work like a cracker to pay it off the whole rest of the time. And I mean cracker as in food, because like you're eating crackers for hours as you slowly work it. As you slowly make progress on this really massive loan that you've done bought. And you're making very little progress on it. So you decided to go get a box of crackers and you are now eating them while you slowly make your progress. You see? It's just one of my words. I use it in the food form because I use a lot of food slang, food words for slang, for other things, in representation of other words. But usually, I don't know their actual meaning for what I mean for them to be like. When I say cracker, the meaning could be several different things in my lingo, my slang words. I can use cracker for 50 different things, so there's no telling what it could actually mean through my unsettled brain. I have autism, so this is just one thing I really like to do is just repetitive, extremely repetitive stuff. Easy, repetitive stuff that's very easily repeatable. That doesn't require like a lot of work, so I like to make this game as easy as possible to be repetitive. Alright. We're already at 21% on our maths. That's good. We're doing really good. One second. It was me! I was like, go! The sad thing is, I'm actually probably going to get copyrighted for this. And honestly, I don't care. Because I'm watching one of my favorite movies while I'm playing this. Because that's what my autism does to me. And I honestly could care less. I'm watching Enchanto in the background. What? You judging me? Better not be. Don't blame me. I like this movie. It's like it's perfect for any situation. Yes, we found her. Oh my god, it's almost the end of the movie. Woo! Do we have any Enchanto fans out there? Anybody that really likes this movie? We got any Enchanto fans out there? Any other people have like a favorite movie? Yeah. Shovel the dirt, shovel the dirt, shovel the dirt, dirt, shovel the dirt, shovel the dirt, shovel the dirt, dirt. Look at this home, need a new foundation. It may seem hopeless, but we'll get by just fine. Look at this family, glowing constellation, so full of stars. Everybody wants to shine, but the stars don't shine, they burn. Copyright. But yeah, that's definitely a copyright. I do like Disney because they make some really awesome music, but I can't lie, they make some really awesome music. Especially perfect in situations of movies. Like the movies, whenever they play a specific tune or something, it's always perfect. It's always perfect. You can never get it go wrong. I've never seen any of them mess up like real bad in a movie to the point where they like had to cancel the movie. I've never seen that. I've not watched that many Disney movies. I've watched a lot of the old movies, the old like Fox and the Hound was one of my oldest favorites. This play, but I had to skip through a lot of that movie because it was like I watched it all the way through like the first time when I was little and watched it several more times when I was little. But whenever I grew up, I was just skipping through all the parts I didn't like. There's just some parts I didn't much care for because they were just too sad for me. And I don't like the parts in the movie where it's a serious tearjerker. I just don't like it. I don't like crying. Okay. I know. I guess you could say it's healthy to cry, but there's not much that can make me cry. No, that's not a challenge because I don't think anybody could actually make me cry. So, well, I'm not gonna say anyone. There's no one out there that can make me cry because probably is someone that can easily make me cry. But so far, nobody around me physically has been able to make me cry. The last time I cried was actually a family event. Yeah. Just one more thing before the celebration. What? We need a donor. We need this one. 44%. Look at me go. We see how bright you burn. We see how brave you are. Now see yourself in turn. You're the real gift, kid. That's it. Open your eyes. How much do you think we're gonna make off this? Hmm? Any betters out there? How much? I'm not much of a gambler. I don't do gambling, but still. And the celebration. Quite literally. Best celebration ever in any movie that I've ever watched. Best one. I mean, like, you can't go wrong with Enchanto. Enchanto's a hell of a movie. I can't get enough of it. I've watched it like 5 times today. Just keep backing it up and watching the whole movie over again. Mostly the musical parts. And the parts about Bruno. Can't get enough of Bruno. Bruno's fucking awesome. And I don't say nothing bad about Disney. They're an amazing company. I mean, they've done so much great stuff for this world. I've not been affected by anything negative so far, so I mean, aside from the Johnny Depp thing, but I mean, we all saw that coming. Even he saw that coming and he prepared for it, so go him. Go Johnny Depp. Justice for him. I think I saw on my Google News page recently that he won his thing and settled that thing. Correct me if I'm wrong. Did he actually win that and settle his, finish that, whatnot? Does anybody know if he's actually going to go back for any more movies? Maybe not Pirates of the Caribbean, but anything else? Or is his acting career finished? Okay, is he done? Do we have any confirmation out there? Is he going to go back into any movies or anything? Anything? Use the bucket. Bucket power. Y'all got anything y'all want me to play? Any other games y'all might want me to try out? Do let me know in the comments anything, because I'd love reading your comments. Anyone that actually wants to comment on any of my videos. And do, if at any time in any of the videos, if you want to comment, like, subscribe, anything, it doesn't matter if it's positive or negative, leave the comments. Even if it's at the very beginning of the video before you've even watched anything. Because I'll still end up reading them. I'll read all of them. Now, if it gets to where there's a lot of comments, like we're talking millions of comments, it may take me a little longer to read them, but I'll probably get around to reading them. Especially if I can be one of those YouTubers that gets YouTube going as like a full-time gig. That is very difficult to do, to get YouTube going as like a full-time job, because you have to have a big enough subscriber count to be making enough money off it, ads at the very least, to be making enough to pay your bills off each month, so you're not having to worry about that as much. Fill the bucket with dirt. Fill the bucket with dirt. Fill the bucket with dirt. I might end up doing a stream later, like a no cam stream, because I don't have a camera to use, and I'm not exactly comfortable using like a streaming camera, showing my face and all that, because I'm very shy when it comes to that type of whatnot. But I'll stream games and stuff for y'all if y'all will actually watch them. Let me know in the comments if you think that's a reasonable idea, like a good idea or not. You see, the sad thing is, if I'm not even, I'm going strong. Like, I'm able to make a lot of dirt going through this system, but it's taken a lot longer than I originally thought it was going to take to fill this up, because I didn't think it was going to take this long. But granted, I normally have my friend Tank here with me, but I wanted to do this first run by myself. He'll be most likely here in the next episode, so be looking forward to that, and keep an eye out for that one as well. Because most likely this will be a continuative series. Hopefully, that depends on if we actually do good here and we don't have any arguments. Because normally that's what drives the games to a stop point, is when me and Tank have an argument about something in the game, and it turns out that it just pushes me away from the game, makes me not want to play it anymore. Or I go back to playing it by myself. Like a lot of my games, I play them by myself because I just don't want to deal with annoying people. I play games to chill, to stay mellowed out and calm. I don't need to be stressed out when I'm playing games. That's why I go to work. I go to work to be stressed. I don't want to come home and be stressed too. Now, if I'm playing a very stressing game, sure, I'll be fine with being stressed in that particular instance, because it's part of the game. I've been thinking about doing a run on the Saboteur, even though I know nothing about it, but I've been looking into getting it and starting a playthrough of that, and just enjoying that game because it looks really fun. I've been watching the professional play it. I've been keeping up with his, I watched his live stream the other day of one of his episodes. And it was, one of his Red Dead streams. and I was watching one of his Red Dead live streams recently, and I actually put a comment there, somewhere in there, and I was just so like, I've been keeping up with your Saboteur streams, and they're very nice. I'm thinking about starting, and I am, but I'm not 100% on that yet. I'm probably not even 15% sure if I want to actually do it yet, because I'm just not sure if it's actually would be good for me mentally. Would it do good or bad things to my mental health? But honestly, this first episode's probably going to be pretty long, but that's just because I'm playing by myself. If I play with somebody else, there is theoretical guarantee that the episodes won't be as long, but they'll still probably be pretty long. We're already at 90%. I think we could shovel the rest of the way. Or like I should make more progress faster by simply shoveling. That whenever I get the tier 2 wash plant, a conveyor belt, a hopper, and a large excavator. All I had to do is have somebody just sit there and turn the machine off and check the mats while I operate the excavator, and then nearly autonomous system. But and I'm telling you, that's a starter claim thing. That's not a big claim. If we're talking big claim, then just big excavator with a big wash plant, no conveyor belt. Because I feel like you can just simply move the big wash plant around as you clean up the claim. You can just simply move it around. All right, let's see if we can get all this out in one bucket. All right, we're gonna go take this first bucket over and see what we get. usually end up just having to just do this. Can I make it go down in the water, possibly? It's a very long process panning this stuff. I mean, you can use the white wavetable thing, but you're not going to make nearly as much with the wavetable. I'm not sure how it works, like as far as like actual statistics, like how much varying you make based on panning versus wash plant, wash table thing. I don't I don't know how much you're actually losing. You might not be losing anything. You might actually make more, but I don't think the wavetable is like getting the big chunks, like because the chunks you're getting here are pretty freaking big, if I do say so. What the fuck was it? What? Back and forth really quickly. Let's go get the last of the dirt bug pan over here so we can see how much we're actually going to get from this. The only goal of this video so far for right now is just to see how much I'm actually going to make. Get ridiculous with it. It makes it faster for some reason, which doesn't make any sense at all, because I feel like you would literally be slinging your dirt everywhere doing that. But at least it makes it just a tiny bit faster. Alright, last pan. Alright, let's see how heavy this bar is gonna get and how big they think how much I'm gonna make off this first bar. Obviously, we're gonna have to wait a little bit, so I'll be right back when this is finished. Alright, we're back after a long process of waiting and watching movies and other movies, not the same. But we're back, we got this, we're gonna see how much this is worth. Let's see. This guy has to go down all the way before it'll open. This, grab this, oh. How much y'all think this gold bar is going to be worth? How much? I'm going to say at least 500. Maybe a little less. Maybe a little more, but I can't be too sure. I'm not going to make an exact number bet because I'm usually wrong when it comes to exact numbers. You know what? I'm going 500 or more. At least 500. Maybe more. Jesus, 24,000. Oh, I was way off. You know what? I'm gonna go in here and see if I can buy a flashlight or something so I can see at nighttime. You know, I actually forgot to grab those. I'll have to grab those. Maybe I need a hard hat. That one's broken, so we're gonna have to grab another hat from the shelf here. Let's hope I can actually buy a hat. There we go. Congratulations to me, I have purchased a hat. I should be able to at least see where I'm going. It's not perfect, but it's something. Now, let me grab one of these lights here. Because I can always use a light at nighttime. It gets really dark out here whenever you don't have any form of a light source. It gets really freaking dark out here. Anyways, this is my first episode of GoldHunter. Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment along the way. Comment at any portion of the time video with a timestamp and any comments on the video that you have at that current time, or leave all comments at the end of the video, whichever you prefer. And I will see y'all again in the next episode. See you later, everybody. Bye now.